Fall is here. The leaves in New England are turning red and yellow. The mornings are crisp and you can see your breath. This is the time of year where most fishermen feel the urgency to get out and pull that last fish from the water before the ice and snow settle in. And here I am, fishing for fall carp. As you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous out. It's supposed to be almost 80 degrees today on October 7th, so I'm just fishing a river near my house, trying to catch some carp. Um, like I said earlier, I'm just trying to get whatever fish I can at this point. So I always feel that desperation at the end of the year, especially fall, to get out, even though I'm tired and I don't want to get out of bed. Getting out fishing always gives me a little oomph to get out. Guys, let me show you what I'm using for today. So, got a 10-foot rod here. This is a carp rod. It's made by ESP. It's the Stalker rod. It is a 3.0 test curve, so it means at 3 pounds, the tip of the rod bends at 90 degrees. And then here I have the 9-foot sonic extractor. So this thing's really cool. So if you want to package this thing up, this thing will actually slide in, shorten this thing up. Because it's an odd length rod, one piece of the rod will obviously be longer than the others, but this is actually a really cool packaging piece right here. I think it was like 80 bucks or something, so it wasn't too bad. So on this rod, I had the Daiwa GS 4000. It's a limited, and this is the Shimano 4000 OC bait runner, and they both have 12-pound Daiwa line on there. And then, let's see, for rigs, so on this rod, I'm just using a lead clip setup. So you got a 1 ounce on there. So if a fish pulls this, this comes off. There's plenty of videos on YouTube showing you how to tie these up. Let's see. So if you get snagged on something, this lead will actually pop off and you'll still get the fish and hopefully get the rest of your lead, the rest of your leader. So I actually tied these rigs up myself. So there's a size 8 swivel, tail rubbers up here, and then I have the anti-tangle sleeve right here. So that just sort of pushes the hook out and away from the lead so it doesn't tangle when you're casting. I'm using the 35-pound hook link right here because I am casting a little bit farther, and I know usually people don't chuck these super far, and I'm just doing whatever I can to keep these from tangling. Let's see, you got a little kicker on there, that little rubber boot, just to help set the hook in the bottom lip of the fish. And then this is a Gamakatsu Carp Specialist hook. It's a size 6. It's a pretty standard size hook for a carp, and when I go to the Connecticut River, I'll use a size 4 because the fish are a little bit bigger. And then baits. So you got, I like using these. These are my new favorites, I think. Mainline bottom baits, the Essential Salt. These things are great. They're small. They're like 10 millimeters, I think. And they're really odd shape. So when a carp tries to go up and grab or sucks one of these in, when they blow it back out, it's such an irregular shape that it bumps the bottom of their mouth and makes it harder for them to eject. And then I have a floating piece of fake corn on there. And obviously a bait stop on there. But let's see what else I do different. So I have this blowback tubing right here, that piece right about there. So I've been making my hairs a little bit longer, and then I've been putting this so it sits right about there. So the line goes horizontal with the shank of the hook. I feel like my hookup rates have been better with doing this. Let's see. Other rod, the hook setup, the leader setup is the same, or the hook link. But I'm using a method lead to pack bait on there, and that's really it. And then this tubing right here, that's just to prevent tangling when you cast and that type of thing. So pretty simple setups. I've never caught a fish on this, so I'm hoping this works. I have PVA bags, but I might just stick with this. We'll see. All Alright guys, so I'm still getting pecks on this left rod that has the method mix on there with the hemp seed, and the other rod has a PVA bag with just hemp seed. I've never used it before. So the method mix is definitely getting bumped right now. I think there's a carp cruising around it, and he's like bumping into the line and nudging the method weight. There's definitely fish over. I could see them. I heard two jump. And then there's one feeding directly across from me in between the two lines. So I'm just keeping the lines nice and low so the lines stay tucked into the deck of the lake, or the pond or whatever, river. This is like a little almost retention pond for the river, but I'm hoping this line will rip off soon on the left rod. Oops, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Just barely getting tapped right now. Yeah, it's messing with it. There's also white suckerfish in here, and there's a ton of sunfish in here. Green sunfish, bluegills, that probably are attacking the mix right now. Probably like 50 feet this direction. There's a carp feeding over there. Actually, two of them. Have to cast over there, but we'll give this another 10 minutes with these two rods and the spots that they are, and see if something will pick them up, or maybe those two fish will wander over there. Alright, I've been here for an hour, still no bite, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna try another spot like 5 minutes away and see if there aren't any fish wanting to bite over there. Alright, so we're at spot number 2. The last spot I was at, they were there, they just wouldn't bite for whatever reason. So this spot over here, I see a couple fish bubbling over this direction over here, but they could be white suckerfish, so it's hard to say exactly what they are. The bubbles are a little bit smaller. So yeah, we're gonna do the same thing. One rod has a method lead on it with pack bait, and then the other one has a PVA bag with hemp in it, and we're gonna see which one these fish like. I'm curious, I've never used the PVA bag method, so we'll see. All right, so there's actually one carp right, I just moved down the river a little bit. There's actually one carp right here, and he had no care in the world that I just stepped right on that log. So let me set up quick over here, and we'll see if I can't snake one of those. Get one of those carp out of there. That'd be fantastic. I'm getting a lot of like just knocks this morning. So again, I don't have my net, so oop, there we go. That's gonna turn into something, I think. I think that's gonna turn into a bite. Yeah, I don't have my net with me, so we're gonna try and make this work. So I'm just gonna scoot them up on the shore over here if I do end up catching something. Be nice, but oh yeah, something's messing with it. Come on, fish. Look a little. I haven't tested out this drag yet. I want it just hot enough so when the fish takes off, the hook ends up in their mouth. So yeah, there's definitely a fish right on top of it. I see little ripples coming up right over my bait, so he's thinking about it. There it goes, come on. I haven't caught a fish on either one of these rods yet, so it'd be nice to catch one today, the first time out. Still there, but it's not taking it yet. Oh, there was a bite. Oh, I thought that was gonna go. He probably just picked up the bait on the hair rig itself and didn't get the hook, because I think he would have freaked out if Obviously touched the hook. I think I'll come back. He'll come back. Alright. So I'm watching these fish go up and down the shoreline to my left. So I'm gonna... Ooh, this water's cold now. I'm gonna chuck this down that way. See if I can't catch a couple more. Wow, this water's freezing. Alright, let's see where they're at. Alright. Good. Right down there. Try and guide this underneath the tree over here. Ooh, the water stinks. Oh, got one. Oh, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Something just bit my other rod, too. Oh my goodness. That's a mirror carp. Nice. That's a nice mirror. Whew. Look at that. I don't care if I stink a little bit. Look at that fish. Oh boy. Right in the corner of the mouth. Wow, look at that. Look at those scales on that, they're beautiful. Alright, let's get him back in the water. Nice fish. Oh man, something definitely bit this line over here as I was fighting that one. I think it disrupted everything over here, so I might as well reset everything. Come on, take it, take it. Oh man. Missed him. For the next hour or so, I was getting non-stop pecks, nibbles, but nothing ever took the bait, so I decided to wrap it up and head on home. So hopefully next week I will be again fishing for tautog, probably out in the kayak, so probably Rhode Island. So gonna get green crab and go through the whole thing again. So today wasn't looking to catch numbers. I really wanted to just try out my new setups and hopefully see whether or not I like them and just get a fish in. So I hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe.